Alrighty guys, now we're back here at the Lumberyard again. We're getting ready for Game 2 of the Western Conference Finals. And I will admit, no I won't, no. Alrighty guys, now we're back here at the Lumberyard today and we're getting ready for Game 2 of the Western Conference Finals. And again, I'm not surprised Minnesota lost that first game. I somewhat said that in my first video. I was like, I wouldn't be surprised. The media makes it sound like, they're making it sound like the series is over and all this already after one game. And I told you, what has happened to the first game, Minnesota come out, they're like, we beat the champs. Nobody can beat us. That's what they thought. And you saw what happened. I mean, they was full of themselves. That's what I think the biggest problem was that first game. And I'm not surprised. The media was like, it's over and all this stuff already after one game. No, I'm still picking Minnesota, 6 or 7 games. I'll say 6 games still. I'm still gonna pick them in 6 games. It may go 7, whatever. It may go 5, I don't know. I'm still gonna pick Minnesota to eventually win the series. Ever how many games it is, all that matters is you win the series overall. And I give Luka credit. I thought he was more injured than what I suspected. I thought he was going to have a okay game, but he won the game for them. Kyrie Irving did good. Anthony Edwards, another bad game. But the way I look at it, I know they shot horrible on 3. Dallas did. They shot horrible. They won the inside part. They won the paint. They won the paint battle. Of course, Minnesota, better 3-point shooting. And even though, McDaniel played good and all that, but what I was going to say is, to me, Towns and Edwards played horrible, and they almost won the game. And even Rudy Gobert played bad, and they still almost won the game. I mean, that's the way I look at it. That's the way I'm looking at it. It's one game, and I just find it amazing how the media thinks it's over. Now, if they lose tonight, it's going to be hard to win the series. I will admit that. But they just have to win this one game here. And I expect Minnesota to handle the Mavericks pretty easy tonight. I think it's not going to be that competitive. I'll say maybe 10 to 15 point win. They act like Minnesota got blown out that first game. People act like, well, they got destroyed. They was right there with a chance to win it or tie it and go on overtime. I mean, they had opportunities and they played horrible. So I think we will see a different Minnesota team tonight. They realize, well, now we got to get past playing the Denver Nuggets. Now we're playing Dallas Mavericks. I think they got the big head. I mean, you beat the defending champions. You beat the best player in the world, Jokic. And again, now people's all of a sudden saying Luka Doncic is the best player. They're saying now he's the best player. So, I mean, they've already beaten the best player in the NBA. And I know Kyrie Irving's a great player and all that, but I'm just not a believer in Dallas. I'm sorry. They're bigs, Lively played good and all that, but I'm sticking with Minnesota. They're going to win tonight, and I think they'll win big. But at the end of the day, all that matters is that they win the game. But I think we'll see a different defensive intensity because, again, Minnesota knows we lose this game, it's probably over. So I'm going to pick Minnesota to win by 10, 15 points, maybe 30, who knows? Who knows? But they're going to win the game. And if they don't, oh well, I'm wrong. But I'm sticking with my pick, Minnesota. We'll see if Dallas wins this game tonight, they make me a believer. I'll say that. So I've just enjoyed watching the playoffs more than anything. It's good and physical. And I love watching the defense these two teams play. So we'll see what happens tonight. And that's pretty much it, guys. That's my thoughts. We'll see you next time. And as always, toodles.